friends of On The Go, Puerto Rico. This is your host, Marisa Rivera, welcoming you to a new show in the beautiful location that is Club Náutico of San Juan with the beautiful sunset behind me. And we're going to kick things off with the female exclusive tournament, Torneo Las Brujas. Then we're going to bring some more eye candy with some fashion by Jose Raul. And we're also going to check out the spring-summer collection of Luis Antonio Moda. And we're going to check out the latest restaurant at Dorado Beach, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve, Flor de Sal. And there's much more, so let's get the show on the road. Paradisic enclave that is Dorado Beach, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve, a new restaurant has recently opened and it is available for all to try. It is Flor de Sal with an exquisite menu by renowned chef Roland Angela.
First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to do the interview and the segment on Flor de Sal. Well, for Flor de Sal, we try to set the restaurant apart not only by its name and its concept being located in the beautiful Dorado Beach Ritz-Carlton Reserve area, but the way we want to present our restaurant, which of course being an Italian cuisine, we want to also incorporate more authentic flavors, execution, and techniques of Italy with an elevated presentation and a focus on salt. Hence the name of the restaurant is called Flor de Sal. We want to incorporate a lot of elements of salt in different ways, not only in preparations, but also what salt used to be known for and used back hundreds and hundreds of years ago, from preservatives to curing, to flavoring food, and towards other concepts as well. We want to use it as presentation as well, using Himalayan salt blocks to finish off some of our signature cuts, and also in making our own flavored salts here in the restaurant as well.
You mentioned earlier technique and execution. You've had the opportunity to work with renowned chefs like Masaharu Morimoto. How have these experiences influenced the dining ambience and the level of service that guests will receive here at Flor de Sal?
I would have to say the most influential item that I took from Chef Masaharu Morimoto, being one of the first chefs I actually worked for straight out of finishing my bachelor's degree, it's consistency and attention to detail. Being consistent in doing the same item day in and day out, ensuring that the quality and the flavor is there, will ensure that our guests will continue to come and enjoy the meal that they had the first time and attracted them to the restaurant. They will enjoy time and time again. The other one would be attention to detail, because we want to ensure that not only we're presenting fabulous food with fabulous taste, but also the first thing you see is the plate and you start eating with your eyes. So the visual appeal is also extremely important, but it also has to make sense. So it's not like we put anything up on the plate that doesn't belong there. We want to ensure that it stays as authentic as possible to the dish, to the cuisine, or the inspiration behind the dish. And also taking into the theme of the salt.
Could you share an example of a dish or concept at Flor de Sal that encapsulates your aim of presenting this, which is food, but also culture, innovation, and storytelling?
Certainly. So a lot of our dishes, almost every single one of our dishes actually has an element of storytelling behind them, either being the dish itself, either being a product that's being used in the dish, or it's a classical dish that has been reinterpreted in a new format. One of the ones I want to highlight is one of our signature dishes, being the branzino al sale, in which case we take a whole Mediterranean branzino, clean out the inside, season it with not a lot of items. Italian cuisine actually, they want to highlight the quality of the ingredient while not manipulating the ingredient in itself too much or overshadowing the main ingredient. So with herbs, lemon, a little bit of oil, and then we seal it in a crust of salt. And that crust of salt, we add herbs, we add lemon, a little bit of wine, makes a nice perfume to help flavor the branzino without overshadowing the flavors and textures of the dish. To that, we seal it completely, we send it and cook it in the oven until it's cooked to the right perfect consistency as well as the timing. And that we represent not only technique in which we're cooking where we can't see the dish, the fish itself, but we're also executing in a way that we're incorporating salt as part of the concept of the dish. What happens afterwards is that to finish off the dish, we bring it out into the dining room and in front of the guests. The server does the final touches additionally, in which case they open the branzino in front of the guest, take off the skin, remove the fillet, and plate it up towards the guest. So in that way, it's a dish that highlights not only execution, flavor, technique, but also the concept behind the restaurant as well. Also cuisine and also the salt.
That is the experience that everybody should be looking forward to when coming here. At Flor de Sal, with its exclusive location at Dorado Beach, guests will receive, of course, a unique and memorable culinary adventure. With your background and the beautiful location here, how do you plan to incorporate the natural surroundings and the local flavors into the dining experience, making it the unique and memorable culinary adventure everyone will expect?
Right, so the area is beautiful. This is a haven located within the community, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to reinterpret such beauty into the dishes, but we try to do our best to incorporate items into the dishes, not only into the inspiration of the Italian cuisine, but also grabbing some elements and items from here in Puerto Rico. One of those being that we use a few products of frutos de guacabo, grown here locally in Puerto Rico. So there's an element also that we like to also purchase items and products also locally, not only to support the local Puerto Rico economy as well, and also to be able to use some of the items locally grown here in Puerto Rico as a highlight to some of our dishes. One of those particular dishes that you can actually take into consideration is our prosciutto e melone, in which case we use the frutos de guacabo, we use the artisanal grown greens, the masculine mix, fantastic, lots of flavor, slight bitterness, very refreshing, and we pair it with our prosciutto di San Daniel, we pair it with some melons as well that have been marinated in mint and white balsamic, some baby vegetables, and then finished off with a white mint balsamic vinaigrette. And it's overall a very refreshing dish. Not only is it visually appealing that you see all the wonderful colors, also it reminds you of the area where you're at, being a haven of tranquility here in Dorado Beach or Ritz-Carlton Reserve. That's one of the dishes that would highlight not only the direction where we're going, but also the use of the local ingredients as well, with an Italian inspiration behind it as well.
Welcome to Dorado Beach Ritz-Carlton Resort at Flor de Sal restaurant. My name is Judy. I'm the supervisor and sommelier in the restaurant. Today I'm going to present some of the wines that I've chosen. Today I have chosen 2 wines from our wine list selected. I've selected La Spinetta from Piemonte, Italy, Chardonnay, 2017 vintage, a DOCG wine. So to pair with the ravioli al quattro formaggio, which is Parmigiano Reggiano, Pecorino Toscano, Fonduta di Gorgonzola Dolce, and heirloom tomato confit. So this wine is very surprisingly elegant and mineral with impressive fruit and floral notes, with hints of citrus, golden apples, and linden on it. The palate is very clean and fresh and tasty with a very remarkable persistence. And this is a wine that can benefit also from aging. So this wine is 100% Chardonnay Grey from Piedmont, Italy. And this wine has been aged in French barriques for 18 months and 6 months in bottle. The second wine that I've chosen to pair today is the Bussi Chianti Rufina DOCG from Italy, also 2019, from the House of Villa Travignoni, from Toscana, Chianti Rufina DOCG. To pair with the Pizza from prosciutto, arugula, pistachio, pink peppercorn, and balsamic reduction on it. This wine is, the grape is 100% Sangiovese grape and has been aged 6 months in wood and 6 months in stainless steel. So it's excellent to pair with, for example, with pizza, salamis, pastas, grill, and roasted meats. So it's very, on palate, you're gonna perceive like a very intense and vinous bouquet with hints of leather on it and ripe cherry fruit. Also, the flavor is full of mature fruit with nuances of leather and licorice. And the finish is very persistent and rich.
back to our show. That was a sneak peek of Luis Antonio's 2024 Spring Summer collection called Lux. And now we're going to speak with the designer. We're here with Luis Antonio, my dear friend, to talk about his latest collection, Lux Spring Summer 2024. Luis, I was just telling you, you are well known for your gala dresses, for your senior prom dresses. You're one of the chosen ones every year. So you have always done Lux, yet you decided to call this one Lux. Why so?
Yes, because it's a mix from what I was doing during the pandemic and all that with the prints, and then in my last show called Josefina, it was in honor of my mother. I try to, because people get confused with the urban thing, with the prints and all that. So I changed in the Josefina show to a luxury show, and then I mix both of them. So I mix the prints and then the luxury, like what I call Lux.
How does it happen? How does the creation come to your mind? Because the sky's the limit.
Oh yeah, my first time doing prints was when I show in New York on 2015, and then I paused, and then when the pandemic, I experiment with prints and all that, and I really love it. So actually, the things that were happening during that thing was more sport, more relaxed. There's no gala, there's no parties, so I get like hooked with the print thing, and then I mix and go back to my roots, and then but with a very new image.
Which you're still doing, and you have some very exquisite fabrics which you have mixed into with the golds and the silvers. Tell us about the audience's receipt of this mixture of metals.
Yes, I always like to manipulate fabrics, and this time when I do the mix with the prints, I also want to do the mix with the fabrics, mixing metallics. They look like one fabric, but it's handmade to make it look like something dripping, like from gold to silver and silver to gold, with a very beautiful shiny fabric, a luxe fabric.
Yes, the last dress is even more beautiful in person. I'm just looking at it here at the store on the Diego Avenue, and I just love it. And you're very busy because you not only had your show a couple of days ago, you have a second show with Kiara Lee's Miss Puerto Rico 2018. Tell us about how that came about.
This happens like very easy, but then it gets mixed with the other show. So I had a show on Wednesday and then another on Sunday with two very different ways of design. That was a collab with my dearest friend Kiara. She asked me to do a collab with her, so yeah, let's do it. It took a year ago to start in the doing the fabrics, doing the prints, because it's my thing, but it's with her mind.
Remember, Luis Antonio has moved. He is now conveniently located in Puerto Nuevo on 408 de Diego Avenue. Thank you for seeing us. Keep going with the show. You're a star. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Si quieres mejorar tu fuerza, flexibilidad, equilibrio, postura y manejo del estrés, en Pilateros tenemos un grandioso equipo que te ayudará a alcanzar tu mejor versión. Tenemos clases para todas las edades, horarios flexibles y 2 localidades completamente equipadas ubicadas en San Juan y Guaynabo. Programa tu primera clase hoy en pilateros.com. Somos Pilateros.
Prom on Kids is a state-of-the-art pediatric facility that prioritizes children's well-being and your peace of mind. Our concierge service provides personalized medical care with 24/7 access to an urgent care team dedicated to ensure you receive the attention and care you deserve. Plus, next day and on-time appointments that respect your valuable time. Prom on Kids offers the best and most convenient healthcare for children in Puerto Rico. To learn more, visit our website at promonkids.com.
Here for the 5th annual Torneo Las Brujas at Club Náutico de San Juan. And I'm here with the tournament's director, Cristina Marti. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's 5 years. Thank you. It's 5 years and it keeps growing. Tell our viewers the concept behind Torneo Las Brujas.
Okay, well, this is a females-only angler tournament. It is an invitational tournament because we are open to other clubs and other people around the world who want to participate in our tournament. It is not only just a inter-club tournament, which means it's usually for only members. No, this is open to the public.
Would it be this year or last year that was the first time that you opened it to other places like the U.S. Virgin Islands, etc.?
Yeah, it was last year, and it was starting out as a contest, so only people from Puerto Rico came. This year, we're expecting a lot of people from the Dominican Republic.
And how many boats do you have signed up? I mean, we're still in the beginning of the registration process, so they will be continuing to register throughout the night.
Yes, we have 16 to 18 boats confirmed. We'll see the final number at the end of the night because I just received a few calls of potential guests, so we'll see.
Tell us about the rules.
All right, well, the rules is simple. We use a 30-pound line, which is a light tackle line. You can use 10, 15, 20, up to 30, no more. It is a live bait or artificial bait. And you can catch wahoo, mahi-mahi, tuna fish, and billfish. All of the billfish. So we got white, blue, and sailfish.
Of course, we're going to have a big party afterwards. So tell our viewers about the experience of the registration night and of the party after the event, which is great fun.
Okay, so the registration is basically just fun social networking. You're gonna come here, you're gonna meet other lady anglers and other boat owners, and you're gonna register. And then on the night of the event, the main event, which is tomorrow, you come in dressed up as a costume because it is a Halloween party after all.
All right, very good. And we have proof. Some people won last year. This is the magazine, and I'm there somewhere. What was the theme? It was this
boat was Stranger Things.
You should all try and make it because, you know, many people know each other, but there are new guests coming in, and it's a lot of fun, and even more so when it's a disguise party. And tomorrow we'll be having a lot of fun. You'll be seeing that all while we're speaking here. Thank you, Cristina Marti, for bringing this exclusive female tournament to the Náutico de San Juan.
Of course, we're very happy to do this, and we want to keep making it bigger and bigger each year. So please join us.
Quick social media platforms so that people can find out about other events.
We have right now Facebook. It is the same name as the tournament, Las Brujas. And we have an Instagram for the Club Náutico de San Juan. And we have a website that we will be posting on our social medias very soon.
Don't miss a thing. And now we're here in Calle Loíza after the Fall-Winter 2023 collection, Identity, by José Raúl Moda. Bueno, José Raúl, el show ya terminó. ¿Cómo se llama el nuevo show? ¿Y qué elementos trajiste de tus viajes y de tus experiencias y de tus últimos 20 años?
Este show se llamó Identity porque es una retrospectiva de mi identidad como diseñador, mi ADN que me ha mantenido por 20 años. Así que este show es la esencia de lo que yo he hecho por 20 años.
Sacaste varias piezas que nos recuerdan a esos pasados años. Háblanos de algunas de ellas.
Sí, hay piezas que están inspiradas en diferentes shows. Si vas a ver en este show hay dos tipos que tienen turbantes puestos. Porque había un show que yo hice que se llamó Príncipes de Cuentos, que fue mi primer show con el Puerto Rico High Fashion Week. Y es mi primera colección grande que hice cuando salí de diseñador Nobel. Así que traje esa esencia de ese show que marcó mi carrera en ese momento.
Hablando de vestidos de hombres, así fue que tú comenzaste y la verdad es que el progreso que tú has hecho en los trajes de hombre y las demás piezas de hombre ha sido espectacular. Háblanos de ese proceso.
Sí, yo hice mi carrera haciendo varones, eso me apasionó por muchos años, todavía me apasiona. Y yo siempre he querido que el hombre sea avant-garde, que el hombre sea seguro de sí mismo. Hemos hecho un trabajo pues, arduo, ¿no? Hemos estado fabricando piezas de hombre y refinando mi parte de sastrería. En este show vas a ver unos suits increíbles, con una construcción increíble, nada que envidiarle a grandes marcas, así que vas a ver unas grandes piezas en este show.
Además de los trajes de 2 piezas, tienes también ropa invernal. Háblanos un poco de eso y la colaboración con otras marcas.
En este show hicimos una colaboración con grandes diseñadores colombianos, con la gente de Capstan, Colombia. Ellos son diseñadores urbanos, pero refinamos esa marca que es urbano de ellos a la marca mía que es más high-end, yo diría más unique. Así que se hizo esta colaboración donde la marca es mi hija Vela, que la vas a ver plasmada en todas las partes de los suits, de las piezas de invierno, porque es que la gente en Puerto Rico pues viaja, no solamente vacaciona en Puerto Rico, ¿no? Viaja para celebrar la Navidad, y esta colección pues es así para winter, es una colección winter para lo que viene ahora mismo.
Qué bueno que eres uno de los nuestros y no podemos esperar a ver lo próximo de José Raúl Moda. Gracias.
Gracias a ti.
One of the things I love most about my job is to bring you places such as this one. I have been wanting to come to this location, but it is actually a little bit of a trek. So now that I got a 4x4 to bring me here, I am glad you're coming with me. This is Aventura 4x4 Sabor a Campo. And we are here with Mariel Guzman, 1/4 of the Guzman brothers and sisters, second generation of Aventura 4x4 Sabor a Campo. It is a trek. Do you love it here? I mean, you get to come up that hill and work here 3 days a week or 2 days a week. Tell us about it.
We love it, and we do like all of the people that come here and visit us. We do encourage for people to use their 4x4. That's why our name is actually Adventure 4x4. So we do treasure that all of it, and to challenge yourself and to come here and to try your 4x4s. And we bring your family, bring your friends. It always going to be a different adventure every time you come here, because every time the whole scenery and all this is always changing. You can have a nice day like today, and you can always challenge yourself the day that it's raining today. It's raining, so it's always a challenge and an adventure to come here. So
it was a challenge for us, but I believe if you're in Puerto Rico, you should probably have a 4x4, and don't kill me, other car dealerships. But it is a way to explore the island, and this is truly a representation of Puerto Rico, this place right here. So I think your father really had a vision when he purchased this 200 acres plus in 1990s, and then he surprised your brothers and sisters and your mother by saying, we got a restaurant, people. And this restaurant has been going on for almost 10 years, right? Tell us about the experience that people get here. Is it the family running it? What type of food?
yes, it is a family-run business, so you're always going to be finding either my dad, my mom, or us, or the brother here itself. So it's always going to be someone who's going to be greeting you and having you have a nice family setting. We also are animal friendly, so you will probably find a lot of pets here coming.
And then besides them having an established menu, there is a famous dish I found out before coming here by some friends who had been here before, which is the goat stew, and it is so flavorful. Tell us about, I don't know if you want to tell us the secret, but tell us how it's prepared.
It's actually, yes, it's my dad actually the one who makes it. He has a secret about it. A lot of people actually has come here has said in different ways that their family has made it, but it also tastes different, and always has been a receiving side of or goat has been on the receiving side. They have always liked it, and we have a lot of people that actually come here from around the Puerto Rico itself to try it, and they've liked it. So we're pretty proud of our goats too.
I would be too. And to tell you, I was speaking with your father, and the goat today, being served today and next weekend, is from Villalba, and it's always local, of course, because you source everything local. You also have a lot of vegetarian options. Tell me.
We have, yes, we have salted yam, and if you want it, we can cater for your likings. We also have the steamed vegetables, which is made different like broccoli. And then you can also saute it with chimichurri, and it gives it a little bit of a flavor. We also have a grain salad that you can integrate it to the yam, so you can have both of the sweet and salty and both the like hot and cold. So it also brings out a little of feelings and integrated in it. That's why our name is not also Adventure 4x4, but Sabor a Campo.
There you go. And also you have the mofongo, which is great. I mean, I am going to try it here today with longaniza, which is locally sourced, but it doesn't have pork. So for those people who have like their plantain with their garlic and whatnot, you can have the mofongo. What else? So you serve the cabrito, the goats, in two different manners.
Yes, actually the cabrito or fricassee de cabro, normally it's served with the white rice and pork belly, but you can choose if you want it served with the yellow rice with pigeon peas, with the yam, which is also a good favorite, or fly plantains. You can choose of which side it is. The favorite one is the white rice and pork belly. Yes.
Tell people your social media platforms.
Yes, so you can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and also through Google. You can find us through our name, which is Adventure 4x4, or in Spanish, que sería Aventura 4x4 con Sabor a Campo. You can also find it at a short version at Adventure 4x4 en Coamo, Aventura en Coamo.
What about the opening hours? We were talking about this. On Mondays, it's open later because it started as industry days, and now it has turned into people that have become family, right? So tell us the opening hours.
Saturdays and Sunday, we have our opening times, which is from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The gates are closed at 6 p.m. We stay with the people that actually stay here. But on Mondays, we are actually open from 11 o'clock, but for later the day. So you actually come out of your workplace, you can always come here to Adventure 4x4 and we will receive you with open arms.
That is very interesting, and if anyone has any questions, maybe they will. I mean, it is a trek and an adventure. What number can they call?
Yes, you can call us at 787-376-1332.
There you go. Aventura 4x4, Sabor a Campo.
Sabor a Campo.
Drill. That's all the time we have for this show. Thank you so much for watching week after week, season after season, show after show. We cannot believe we're coming to 200th episode of On The Go Puerto Rico. Thanks to you and, of course, our sponsors. And I'd like to thank again our newest sponsor, Mate on Condado Street, for my beautiful outfits. This is your host, Maricel Rivera, saying farewell. We'll see you next time on another On The Go Puerto Rico.